Ani everyone. So we're going to make two different types of bullet journals today. We're going to sew one and we're also going to use staples. And when I think about using this type of thread, which is like a bookmaking thread, it's waxed. A cheap alternative is actually the friendship thread. You can wax it if you want to on like a candle that you have, but if you don't have that available or this available, you can just use string. This is an owl, and if you don't have one of these available, you can use one of these little picture hanging nails with a board and a hammer. So we're gonna jump right into it. Also, if you don't have one of the bone tools for bookmaking, you can also use a ruler. If you're going to use a metal ruler, be careful that you don't rip your paper. So we're going to jump right in. I've got some big needles and the tools I'm going to use, and some scissors to trim up my paper. So I printed off some dotted paper on just regular printer paper, and then this is craft paper. So the first thing we need to do is to fold these pages. So we're going to fold the pages, and I'm just going to take a couple at a time. And then I'm just going to push them down, get it started, and then flatten them out more with the tool. Okay, and then we're going to do another batch. So it won't lay completely flat once you get done and you stack them all inside each other, but it will be very pretty and interesting. So I have those, and we're going to do our last batch here. And I try to line them up, but let's see how it comes out. So just start it with your finger and then use the tool to just push it up. Okay, so we have this is for our first book, and then we're going to do the next batch for the second book. Okay, so next I have my craft paper, and I'm just going to make sure that I have it the right way. And then I'm just going to measure it the halfway point and just push it down. And then use my tool, kind of flatten it out a little bit more. And we're going to do the next one. And this one I'm going to trim while the paper is laid out. I'm just going to give myself a little around the edges. staple and I kind of center it on the line I marked, and then I just mark where the sides line up, and then I erase the center mark. So I did that for all of those, and now I'm going to pop the holes. So make sure all the paper's lined up. Put that underneath a piece of wood. Take a nail, line it up. Okay, for the staples, I think the hardest part is trying to get them to lay down flat. I've had an issue with that. And to finagle them, same kind of finagles, in the holes. So one side in. Okay, got them both in. Now I'm just going to take my tool and push them both down. And then just push it again. Okay, the stitching book and the staple book. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye, my pea.